Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really know you are.
What's up, y'all? So I know the thing cut off. My phone got too hot, but I was at Ross last time. I went to the mall, and Skims, I don't know if I was talking about, but Skims, they didn't have, I thought it was going to be more of a pop-up, but it was just the store with her collection in it or whatever. So I went in, took a couple photos. I need to get around some Wi-Fi so I can download them to my phone. That's what I'm going to do out here. But I just brought my devotional and my little journal just to write, because I told y'all, like, the month of March, I'm trying to be consistent when it comes to content, and I'm trying to, like, be more of a planner when it comes to content, because I really just be posting, and sometimes it's hard to plan content because I don't be knowing what I'm gonna do or if I'm gonna, but I think it's just about being intentional with the content and, like, finding something to do or finding content to make, while also being genuine, of course. But yeah, so, but I still enjoy myself. Like I said, I took some photos, so I gotta get around some Wi-Fi to download them. But I just wanted to sit here and kind of consider, I should have brought my other little notebook I have, but that's fine. But we're just gonna kind of plan out my content. I've been super consistent. Well, I've been more consistent on YouTube since I've kind of, like, been around folks and had stuff to kind of record. But I want to make my content this month, like, more about me and just put the focus back on me. I feel like I put the focus on, you know, my surroundings and everybody else, like, the past few months. But this month of March, I kind of want to bring it back to me. So that's why you see me in the camera, how you see me in the camera. But my main platforms that I use is obviously Instagram, and YouTube is big for me too, because I feel like those are the two, and TikTok too, but I want to approach TikTok in a different way. So I'm just going to focus right at this moment on Instagram and YouTube, because I want to get monetized on those platforms, but I know that's just going to take consistency and really, like, pushing and marketing my stuff out there. But as far as YouTube goes, I try to shoot for, like, unless I just don't get enough content, I try to shoot for at least 10-minute videos, because I think that's what helps you get monetized anyway. But I, you know, if I go, you know, and have, where'd it go? These are press-ons, child. But if I go to, like, 20-30 minutes, of course that's better, but at least 10 minutes videos. And I really am trying to post, if not every day, at least every other day. So I'm going to put at least every other day. And this is just for, like, March, because I want my content to grow and become into, like, I want to genuinely show you guys this journey that I'm on. And right now, I feel like every other day with posting on YouTube is, like, realistic enough for me. But I have a couple things coming up this weekend. This kind of, like, started it off, like, going out here, and it's just, I feel like for me it's just getting out of, like, you know, just being around my people or whatever, because, you know, I've had to, you know, just cut some things off, and I'm glad that it kind of forced me to go into a different environment and kind of, you know, vibe out a different way. But it also made me realize a lot. And it's just like, I want more for myself. I want more for my people. I want more for those around me. Like, you know, I just want to do what's best for, you know, me, you know, and the people around me in its entirety. So that's kind of what I'm going for. Who is this? She over here taking photos. She look like an athlete. Risky shit. Idea just faking it. I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, so yeah. At least every other day, at least 10 minutes of video. And like I said, this content is really about like a self-care, self-love. Of course, putting God first and keeping God first. Of course, there's going to be a beauty element to it. There's going to be a fashion element to it. And a lifestyle element to it. And I really want to get better with editing. Like, I really want to be intentional and like not just put the clips together and post it, because that's what I've been doing. And I do like that genuine organic style, but I want to, trying to, be a better editor, because I feel like that's really what, kind of gives you kind of like an edge on your content. It's like just editing it really good. I feel like I'm more about that on Instagram than I am with YouTube. I just haven't gotten into my YouTube bag how I really want to get into it. Like I said, because I really just want to have like some sort of a routine or a plan. Like, okay, I'm posting this video on this day, like this type of video on this day, this type of video on this day, this type of video on that day, type thing. But I think what it's gonna give is I want to shoot for like Monday. So I feel like to start off the week is good. Then I'm gonna go to Thursday. I'm gonna give myself those 2 days to kind of figure out the content. And then I feel like Saturday is another good day to kind of drop content. I'm outside, nigga. I put that on my kids. Matter of fact, I need a babysitter. Please come quick. I'm trying to get outside with emotion at. And yeah, so I just want to get back into like, just give y'all a piece of my life or whatever. Because I'm cool as fuck. Like, I be forgetting how fucking cool I am. I'm cool. So I really just need to like give y'all like what it is for real. And that's what I've been trying to do with just like my content of, showing y'all my people, showing y'all how we get down a little bit. But at the same time, I want to show y'all who I am. So that's why I said I want the focus to be more on me for my content. So yeah. So, but go check out the rest of my videos. Hello, if this is your first one, because I'll be outside. I'll be doing like, my Miami girl life, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how else to call myself. I call myself the Diamond Princess. How Trina calls herself Diamond Princess, that's what I call myself. Because I'm really out here living a young Miami life, for real. So it's really nothing else. Like the whole nine, not just what you see, the glitz and the glamour, but like, I'm really from Miami. I'm really from the trenches. I'm really from this shit. I really see this shit and how this shit go every day. I don't be around it all the time. I don't know all the ins and outs, but baby, I ain't, new to it. I'm not unaware of it. Put it like that. Some people are fried and they're unaware of it. I'm not unaware of it. I've seen from this extreme to that extreme, literally, when it comes to this Miami life. So I feel like that's what's different about my content, but I'm trying to portray that in the right way, all the while still giving y'all just me. You know what I'm saying? Not just my context, but me. So that's what I'm thinking about YouTube, is like at least posting Monday, Thursday, Saturday, at least 3 times a week. If I do get more content, then that's cool. But I really want to give y'all, the motivation, the godly content, the just being genuine and truthful with you all, the sit down and talking or the walking and talking. I want to give y'all like the beauty and the fashion, because I love arts. I want to get back to like going, different places, how I was going, like how I'm out right now. And then Saturday, on Saturdays, I want to post content of like if I've been outside, like, you know, around the scammers and tricks and stuff, you know what I'm saying, then I'll give y'all that on Saturday or whatever, Saturday or Sunday, depending on when I get the content. But yeah, I just want to be consistent and have a, you know, kind of an understanding of, you know, how I want to do it, instead of just uploading just to upload, just to say, oh, I uploaded, which is good too, but, you know. So on Instagram, you know, you really have to be, you know, you have to really give Instagram everything. You got to give Instagram reels. You got to give them the carousels, you know, the dumps or whatever, the carousels. You got to give them stories. But it's not just about reposting. It's also about posting original content on your story. So that's what I've noticed, is that, you know, you can repost and you'll get views. But the times where, like, I'm posting me, like my original content, like, that's when I get the most views. And I feel like that's when I feel like they push out my content to, like, all my followers. So those 3 things are super important. And I also want to start integrating, like, polls and people actually asking me questions and stuff like that. But I just don't be giving a fuck. Like, I mean, if y'all want to know what y'all want to know, but I don't feel like people be giving a fuck about, I don't know, because all that questioning shit, you already know, all that federal shit is not me. Like, so I don't be, oh, ask me a question, don't ask me a question, like, unless we in person, bitch, while I'm posting it online, you know what I mean? Anyways, so yeah, so and I feel like with Instagram is it's just me. Like, you do have to be, like, consistent and, like, kind of have a flow to it, but I don't know, I gotta be, like, I gotta think of what I want to give. Like, do I want to give fashion? Do I want to give beauty? Like, what am I trying to do? Because there's a lot of things I can do, but it really is just about deciding what is that. Like, I have several ideas, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really, really do, but it really is just about putting it all in order. So as far as with the reels, just like I said, like, I want to do fashion, I want to do beauty when it comes to reels. You know, I've been on the YouTube tip. I've been watching YouTube girlies for forever, since YouTube came out. So I really want to get to a point where, like, you know, it's like all the things that I kind of wanted to do as a kid and a teenager, it's like I really want to put them into effect and at least try, you know. So there's that. And then funny, when it comes to stories, I like posting funny stuff. I like posting scriptures and stuff. I like, for real, I like posting my cute selfies and stuff, you know, and motivation. Baby, I can be a motivation. But yeah, so I need to, like, just, like I said, get back into using what God gave me to produce what I know I can produce. So Instagram, YouTube. Okay, now let's talk about TikTok. TikTok, I really have no rules and regulations when it comes to TikTok. I really be posting whatever on TikTok, because I feel like with TikTok, you really don't know what's going to pop and what's not. So some things, it's like, all right, just being consistent and, like, I don't know, like, text on videos, stuff like that. But, like, I feel like with TikTok, you really don't know. I feel like all the messy shit pop. I feel like that's all TikTok is good for. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I just don't know how to TikTok, or I don't know how to be funny on TikTok or whatever. But I don't know. And it really is just about being honest. I think that's another thing with TikTok, because, like, I posted a video about, like, a little situation I was going through or whatever. And that video got hella views. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I really feel like it's all drama when it comes to TikTok. So I don't know, you really got to be, like, a story time person, or, like, just a really good, like, content. People just want to see your content. Like, you have a niche that people just want to see. So I think that's just what I'm trying to figure out when it comes to TikTok. Like, how can I utilize TikTok in the best way? Because I feel like a lot of things that, like, the thing that people do now is selling stuff on TikTok. And of course, I would love to get into that as well, but you know, I feel like it with anything, it takes money to make money. So it's like I could buy a product and promote it, but it's like, all right, I gotta buy that product and promote it. And it's like, I want to do stuff that I actually really like believe in. I don't want to do something that I don't believe in, just to get some revenue. Like, nah, I want to actually like say, okay, and it just for it to make sense. Like, I want all my social medias to make sense. I feel like people say they want to be influencers, say they want to be content creators, say I deserve this or whatever, but it's like, does your stuff make sense? Like, does your stuff flow? Does your stuff, like, is it all cohesive and all that stuff? So those are the things that I really want to overlook when it comes to my branding, when it comes to the content that I'm putting out. You know, those are all the things that kind of matter. And yeah, because I really feel like I'm the type of person, like, because I be looking at other people's shit and I'm like, you a bad bitch, you just don't know how to run your Instagram, you just don't know what to post, you don't know when to post, you don't know how to post. Like, I'm telling y'all, over the course of me just being outside, I have met so many bad bitches, and some of them I'm like, you know, some of them are only bad bitches on Instagram. I see them in person, they pop, but some of them, and usually these be the ones from out of town. Sorry, these be the ones from out of town. But the ones from out of town, they be so bad. They be so fine. But they are not that, you know, they don't have the best social media presence that they have. I'm not saying their shit is whack. No, their shit is good, but it could be better. You know what I'm saying? So I want mine, and I look at my stuff that like, my stuff could be better. So that's where I'm trying to like plan it out. So I feel like I can help others like as I'm helping myself, if that makes any sense. So yeah, when it comes to TikTok, I just really want to find my niche and find what makes sense for me to do. And yeah, so it really, like I said, it's all about consistency. It really, really is. It's so crazy because I just saw Erica J's post that she posted today. Today is March 6, 2025, and she had posted, like, I guess she had posted something from like 2017 or some shit like that. And basically she captioned it, was like, you know, I'm so glad that girl believed in, you know, what she believed in, because that's where I am. That's why I am where I am now. And I literally saw that this morning. And when I was at Aventura to go to the Skims thing, I literally saw her. Like, and like, I didn't see her until like she was like right passing me by, and she wasn't all like done up. Not that she needed to be, but I didn't want to, like, I don't be liking to disturb people. Like, it really isn't a pride thing with me. It's just like, I don't be wanting to disturb people in their natural regular day. Like, I don't know if that makes any sense, because it's like, girl, she wasn't even done up. She was like, probably just came to pick out an outfit from Zara or some shit. Like, she wasn't trying to get on camera and say her or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I know she would have said what's up if I would have said what's up, but it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, I just be liking people to be in their element. I don't be wanting to disturb that, you know what I'm saying? But I saw her today, so it was like, I feel like it was just God kind of giving me some confirmation, like just how, you know, years ago she believed in herself, and now look at where she's at. Everybody uses her products. You know, she's a brand, somewhat of a household name. I know all the wig lace girlies be using her shit. It's just like, wow, like to see that she stuck with something, believed in herself, and that's just what it is. Of course there are other products, but you have to believe in you, and you have to go hard for you, like, you know what I mean? So that's just what I feel like seeing her today kind of confirmed for me. And God always sends me confirmation in all his different ways. He's such a good God. Sometimes I'm such a bad daughter, but he's such a good God. So yeah, sometimes I don't care, you know, but he gives me the strength to get through the days. So I'm just trying to, when I do have it in my mind and in my focus to push forward, that's what I try to do. So that's why I'm trying to get it together today. But yeah, with TikTok, I'm just trying to be a little bit more consistent as well. And just work on, like I said, my overall branding throughout all my social media platforms. Okay, now Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, y'all know those are the three main. I feel like Twitter, X, like I be on there, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it's kind of easy to do Twitter. Like I don't have many followers at all. I actually deleted the account that I had from like my high school years, which I'm kind of upset about, but it's life, it's whatever, it happens. But my stuff from right now, I definitely don't have a lot of followers at all. Don't even have 100 followers, but I feel like it's just easy to like have content on there because it's very easy to repost. It's very easy to say a couple words and post a tweet. It's super easy to post a picture. Like there is kind of a science behind it, but I'm not gonna get too much into it. Like I'll be on there, but I feel like, you know, Twitter is just like, I don't know. I feel like you see what you need to use, and that's what the main people are using, which is Instagram, which is TikTok, and YouTube even. But Instagram is the big kahuna of all of this, if we can be honest. So with Twitter and X, I don't really push too hard with the content on there, but I mean, I think it's just about opening up the app every day and doing something on it. But I want to get back into Snapchat, y'all. Snapchat used to be my shit in college. I used to post everything. I really wish I posted more because I wasn't afraid to pull out my camera and record shit. I ain't care. So I wish that I would have recorded more shit, but it's whatever. I recorded what I recorded. And Snapchat for me, when we was in college, bro, you found out everything through Snapchat. In college, while I was in college, that's where you found out everything. The parties, where people was going out to club, the fights, all the latest tea. Like Snapchat was our shit because, and especially the school I personally went to, because I was cool with like a lot of the athletes. Me and my homegirls was cool with a lot of the athletes. And if you know, you know. I went to Florida State, and Jimbo, I was there when Jimbo was coaching for like a year, and that man did not like social media, and he said that the team could not be on social media during the season. So them niggas, they wasn't on Instagram. I mean, they would be on there like in the DMs and stuff, but they wasn't on there posting. But them niggas, they wouldn't be on Instagram, they wouldn't be on Twitter, they wouldn't be on Facebook. But Snapchat, Jimbo ain't know about Snapchat. And Snapchat is 24 hours, and then it's, so Jimbo ain't know about Snapchat. So that's where everything was. And that was another thing, was the fact that it wasn't permanent, that it was like a, you know what I mean? So I want to get back into, you know, posting on Snapchat and just kind of doing that. But I also feel like, you know, that's just something that kind of comes with it. And it really is just about pulling out your phone and recording just every little thing. So I feel like that's what Snapchat is about. Like everything that would go on like a Finsta or like a private, I feel like you put that, you know, on Snapchat, and then the stuff that you really want everybody to see, like you put it on your Instagram story. So I just want to pull out my phone more. And honestly, I think I'm going to put like all my crazy content on Snapchat. I think that's what I'm going to do. All my crazy content, the content that like, bitch, is kind, I don't want to say exclusive, but the content that's like, yeah, I want to put on Snapchat, because I just feel like that's kind of what people be coming to Snapchat for, is that crazy ass content. But yeah, so I'm just trying to be more consistent. And with Instagram, I feel like with Instagram, I like to shoot for posting at least once a week. So I'm going to just say at least once a week. Because I feel like, not everybody posts every day or posts every week or whatever, but I feel like for me, like once or twice a week is really what I need to get around. So, yeah, that's that. And then, for real. Alright, so yeah, that's that content. And I think I'm going to end out the video just with a little encouraging word, as my auntie says. Alright, so I'm going to read. This is for Thursday, March 6th, and it's the daily devotional. And the verse says, "She has been helpful to many, and especially to me." And that's Romans 16:2. And the title says, "Connect, Commit, Communicate." When it comes to life's great achievers, the Apostle Paul is in a league of his own. But he takes one entire chapter of the Bible, Romans 16, to acknowledge all the people who helped him to succeed in his calling. The chapter could be captioned, "I couldn't have done it without you." He starts by talking about Phoebe, who is worthy of honor, for she has been helpful to many, especially me. President Lyndon Johnson said, "There are no problems we cannot solve together, and very few that we can solve by ourselves." When God created Adam, he said, "It is not good that man should be alone. I will make him a helper." And he created Eve. From the beginning of time, God teaches us that very little of significance is ever accomplished by an individual acting alone. Look below the surface and you will invariably find that all the single-handed feats are really team efforts. Daniel Boone had at his disposal companions from the Transylvania Company while blazing the Wilderness Road. Wyatt Earp's two brothers and Doc Holliday assisted him. Charles Lindbergh had the finances of 9 businessmen from St. Louis and the expertise of Ryan Aeronautical Company, which built his plane. Even Albert Einstein acknowledged, "Many times a day I realize how much my own outer and inner life is built upon the labors of my fellow men, both living and dead, and how earnestly I must exert myself in order to give in return as much as I have received." The secret to success in any endeavor can be summed up in these 3 words: connect, commit, communicate. And I feel like I needed to hear that today because I know that like I said, I've been showing y'all my context and showing y'all the people around me, but I want to start to focus back on me. But I don't know if I emphasized it enough, but I really needed to be powered by Jesus and by my people, by my family, these past couple months, because I was at a really low spot. And they're taking pictures. But they don't even know what they've done for me. You know what I mean? And it's only God. It truly is only God. But my people, they don't know how they have really, just lifted me up during this time, or just corrected me and reminded me of a lot of things. So it really has helped me to get back on track. It's crazy how God will use the craziest things to wake you up and get you back on track. Things that you wouldn't even think that you need or would help you. And so I'm just really, really thankful. So I really love this. This one is a really, really good one. Also just, I think I learned a valuable lesson at the beginning of this week, that communication is so important. Just being able to communicate your feelings, being able to communicate how you feel, so there is no misunderstanding and like that everything is just on the table, because I've done that before. You know what I'm saying? I've allowed, just not being able to communicate. Maybe it was my pride, maybe it was just truly not being able to like express my feelings, but I've let that mess up some things for me. So we really do all need each other. We are one. That's like my grandma up in heaven. That was her favorite song. And it still is like our family song, because we are one. Like, we are all connected. We all need each other. No man is above the group. We all need. We all want the same things, basically. So we might as well help each other to get them. You know what I mean? But I also, like I said, I see how everybody else is, doing for them while doing for each other. So I just want to be blessed so that I can be a blessing to others, if that makes any sense. And I know that there's so much more that I can do. There's so much more that I can give. And I just want to fill up my potential. And like I said, that requires me like just focusing more on myself. So that's really what I'm trying to get at. And this God always just wraps it all up, ties it all together to where it needs to be. So thank y'all for listening. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna like I said, try and be consistent with my content or whatever. I like this little area. This is I used to come to Design District literally all the time, bro. Like, this was my spot. I used to be here all the time. So I'm gonna try and just be more consistent with my content, give y'all content that reflects me a bit more, and just a balance, just a balance. It doesn't all have to be one way or this way, like giving you a balance of both. Like I said, I've seen in my life has literally been both extremes. So I'm really just trying to give it to you genuine of who I am, and trying to have y'all kind of understand who y'all watching, because good Lord. But yeah, so in this daily devotional, if y'all want to, I get this from my church. I don't know how else you can get it, but I get this from my church. So yeah, so this is the one for March, April, and May. So I will be reading that. But yeah, I basically got done what I wanted to get done out here, just planning my content a little bit, and reading that was good. And yeah, there's just a lot. I applied at some jobs today, so that's another thing. I applied at a couple places, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah, so I will talk to you guys later. I don't know when I'm gonna post again, because I know when I'm gonna post again. It will either be Saturday or Sunday, so look out for that. But yeah, you guys, thank you guys for chilling and talking with me and just vibing with me and letting me get out like my feelings or whatever. Hopefully this video kind of helped you and inspires you to kind of get your life in order, get your content in order, if nothing else, because content can really take you far. Like, it really, really can. So I thank y'all for watching. Please check out my Instagram at Regine the Royal, RegineTheRoyal. Also, that's my TikTok and my Twitter. So just check me out on all platforms. I'll give y'all my Snapchat and all that other stuff once I really get it going. But yeah, just follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all those good things. And yes, I will talk to you guys soon. And as always, just call me Ray.